so what we've got today is a beautiful bronze bell that was cast by Andrew Fulton, actually Andrew Fulton Son Company. So I guess Andrew was out of the picture by then or retired. 1870 is casting date. Shortly after the Civil War, Fulton Foundry was based in Pittsburgh. They made a fair number of bells. They're not widely distributed like, say, Manili or McShane, but we find them around the Midwest here. Certainly in the Pittsburgh area, there's a fair number of Fulton bells. Seen them in eastern Ohio and other parts of Pennsylvania. One of the unique things about Fulton's bells is that his bells, most of them are cast with a crown. This is a feature that you don't typically see on more modern bells, and certainly not American bells past a certain period. There was a time when Manili and some of the Boston bell founders had crowns, but at some point the extra labor that went into molding that crown up, it's a fairly complicated piece to build up a bell mold for, that tended to go away. Of course, you can buy new bells from Europe with crowns. You pay a premium for that, for the labor involved. Has a nice, nice, unique look to have that crown. They had a great way of fastening it. They've got some kind of arrowhead bolts that drop in there and fasten and pull the bell up. This bell is about 46 inches in diameter, and normally you would expect a 46-inch bell to weigh around 2,000 pounds. The weight of the bronze would be around 2,000 pounds. But Andrew Fulton's pattern plus the extra bronze weight in this crown, his catalog lists this bell at about 2,300 pounds. So it's a nice heavy bell for its pitch. It's probably going to be an F. Again, we'll do an analysis and post that on with the video. There'll be some information about what the actual musical note is. This bell is pretty nice in that it has this nice yoke. A lot of times we'll get a bell and the yoke will be gone, the A stands won't be around, so there's a lot of work to get it into condition to be a rope swung bell. But this bell has a decent cast iron yoke on it. I feel pretty comfortable saying that if we were to update these bolts, have new bolts made, put new bolts in it, check out this center bolt, which is holding the clapper in. It does support the bell, but its main purpose is to hold the clapper. That can probably be reused, but if it's bad, we can remake it. And then it does have the original Fulton clapper and headpiece in it. So it'd be pretty easy to get this bell up to speed as a swinging bell. It ought to have a wheel, which would mount here on this boss, bolt on, and we can make those. Typically we make them out of steel, but we do have a local craftsman that would make a traditional wood wheel out of yoke with out of oak with cut nails, and really do something that is nice. And obviously we didn't get A stands with this bell. The original A stands would have been cast and had an Art Deco look to them. They were not part of this purchase, so we would, if this wasn't going to go into a tower that would lend itself to having bearings on those axles sitting on cross beams, then we could make a set of supports, or as we in the bell industry like to call them, A stands, because when you look at them from the side, they're kind of A-shaped. Most of them have a crossbar, so they look like an A. Bearings would mount to that, support the bell. It could be rope swung, or it could be automated with an electric motor, electric striker, kind of any combination that you would be interested in would be available from Chime Master. You also could have a choice. I mean, this bell has a nice patina. It's mostly copper. It's 80% copper, 20% tin. So over time, that oxidation process that happens between copper and oxygen has given this a really nice green patina color. So you could buy it as is for a little extra money. We could send it to a sandblasting company that would clean that patina off, and then use a garnet sand product to bring up a nice shine. Then we could clear coat it and kind of make it look like a new bell fresh out of the foundry. Of course, if you were If you were going to make it a swinging bell, we'd probably at the same time send this yoke out and have it sandblasted, probably powder coated, so everything would be, you know, we'd do away with all the rust, make everything look even, get a nice, shiny, probably black, medium gloss black, but any color would be available. If you want your yoke to be pink, we can do that. So that's kind of the funeral bell sound. Now I'm gonna hit it a little quicker to kind of give you an idea what it would sound like swinging. It won't be exactly like a swinging bell, but.